And we are rolling.
I've done this 200 times. Do I look in the camera? Do I look at...
Jess, whenever you take one, Mark.
It's gonna be the easiest interview of your life.
I'll be the judge of that one.
My name is Jess.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and this is my daughter Paige and Brooke.
Hi, this is Kalani, and this is me and my dance mom.
It's Kendall, and this is my mom, Jill.
Hello.
What is going on over there?
And today we're gonna look back on some of my
Favorite moments.
We are going to look back at some of our memories on Dance Moms.
I'm so tired.
I asked each of you to do a homework assignment. I wanted you to write about JoJo. Positive reasons why she should be a member of the Abby Lee Dance Company.
The day JoJo got her team jacket was huge for us. Actually, that was one of the first pyramids that I was excited to go to. And I actually was happy that you were gonna get your jacket. And whatever the negative stuff they were saying, it didn't even matter because it wasn't gonna take away from what was happening.
The kids had to say 3 good things about me and 3 bad things about me.
I asked each of you to do a homework assignment. I wanted you to write about JoJo. Positive reasons why she should be a member of the Abby Lee Dance Company. Then I asked you to, on the flip side, write down reasons she should not be part of the Abby Lee Dance Company. Think how much more JoJo would improve. If she hears it from her peers, maybe it will have an impact. Mackenzie, would you like to share with us?
The first reason is sometimes she's very loud. Sometimes she's off in the group dances, and sometimes she's a little too crazy.
You had some timing issues.
You take opportunities from people who have been here longer.
Lip sync when you're on stage. Obviously, you're crazy in public.
Anything that anyone will say to me negatively, I mean, this is the best way possible, is something that you've already said to me or something that I've already said to myself. Somebody said, your dance was awful, you weren't going full out, your knees were bent. That's something she would have already told me the day before, I just didn't listen. So I think that's one way that I'm really able to take criticism well is because I am tough on myself, and I was raised by a mom who was also tough on me in the most healthy way possible, and it taught me to be able to like take it. You don't take offense to that, do you?
No.
I feel like
no,
you're
because
proud of that,
I
yeah.
feel like I wanted you to be brave and strong and empowered and have a voice.
All right, what are the good things?
She's kind, and she puts a lot of hard work into our dances.
You're nice and a team player.
She's very dedicated and hardworking. You respect us.
Actually, I wasn't crying about the bad things. I was crying about the good things because I had heard all the bad. And so the reason actually why I was crying is because they were saying nice things straight up. And that was something that I think needed to hear. And I cry more when I'm emotionally happy than I do when I'm emotionally sad. When I'm emotionally sad, I'm just like, I'm just gonna go be alone. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go drum. I'm gonna go dance. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go do something that'll distract me. Then I'm fine. But when I'm really, really happy, that's when I cry.
So, JoJo, you've wanted a permanent spot on this team since you got to Pittsburgh, but you're lucky to even be a guest here at the ALDC. However, there's a lot that makes you an ALDC dancer. So, I'm gonna give you this jacket.
But the moment JoJo got the jacket, it was just kind of like it was special to me because it validated it for everyone. I would compare the show a lot to like the Mickey Mouse Club and stuff like that. And I just felt that it was like a really iconic thing to be a part of. And I was honored, and I did feel grateful that we were a part of it. And that, for me, that moment was huge.
I feel like Brooke's best moment was her making her music and doing the music video.
So guys, Brooke and I were talking, and you know how she wrote a song? We want to record Brooke's song professionally. And we want you guys to come with us and be her backup singer.
That was something that she really loved. And you can ask any of the girls or the moms, anytime we were on the bus or we were in the dressing room, anything, Brooke was always singing.
In that record, round and round you, there's no way I'd ever get through life. Can feel just like a tidal wave. Everybody's watching, but nobody knows who I am. 'Cause I hurt, yeah, I hurt all over my body.
For her to do an album and do a music video and stuff, it was very exciting for her, and I was really proud of her.
And action.
Doing the music video was so special because she was doing something she loved. She was kind of getting out of the stage of wanting to dance, and she loved to sing. It was almost like she was starting a new chapter in her life. Now, she did get out of it, but that was because they weren't doing the kind of music that Brooke wanted to do. And I think in the future, Brooke will continue to do music, but this time she's gonna do it on her own terms.
Brooke is reaching for what she wants without her dance teacher.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Glamorous.
Stunning.
Yes, yes.
Stunning.
I think one of my favorite things was Paige was doing modeling with her. Abby always told her how beautiful she was. I always told her how, everybody always tells Paige how beautiful she is.
I'm gonna use Paige as the driver. She doesn't have to do too much. Kelly will probably hit the roof, but Paige is beautiful to look at.
She has the perfect model body. She's tall, thin. She's just beautiful. And I think Paige feels comfortable doing that. And I think that's very important.
I feel like a lot of my best memories were not on the show. It was the behind the scenes.
Yeah, do the side. There you go. A little bit more. There we go. That's what I like. Yeah, there you go. Glamorous.
Stunning.
Yes, yes.
Stunning.
Like, everybody was like, oh, she's so beautiful. It was just something positive for Paige to do. And I loved that because I loved seeing her happy.
They sent me like one of the pictures that they chose.
Ah, it's adorable.
You look so beautiful, Miss Paige.
Paige, that's great. You're sitting there looking good. Yes? That's the thing, though. You have to not be distracted. Maybe you have too many things going on.
The photographer didn't think she was distracted. He said she was amazing.
Because she was trained by me. We all know the pretty girls take a pretty picture. There's a million pretty girls in Hollywood. You want to have something to back it up. Pretty can go away real quick. Right, Kelly?
I know, it's in my face, huh?
Oh, you're on Samsung. We have a Dance Moms channel on Samsung? I just want to know, where's my check?
Oh, so cute.
This is the first time your mom has seen you dance in forever. Don't blow it.
One of the greatest moments of Kalani's time on Dance Moms was when I was pregnant with her little brother, Jet. And of course, she wanted to be with me and her new baby brother. But she wanted nothing more than to be with the girls and with the team.
This is cute.
So she left me and our family and went to LA
You're gonna kill it, and I love you so much, okay?
just to be with the girls so that she did not let her team down.
I'll be right here waiting for you. Okay, I love you, do good.
I took legal guardianship over
Like,
Kalani.
Lily signed the papers.
I signed papers.
Oh, I didn't realize you did that.
Yeah, I had to. Like, what if she needs to go to the doctors or something like that? This is for months because Kira is not due for like 6 weeks away.
For her being so brave at such a young age to go off, and all she wanted to do was be there for the team.
This is the first time your mom has seen you dance in forever. Don't blow it.
I'm super excited that I get to compete in my hometown this week. It's been so long since I've seen my mom, and I really miss her watching me dance. So hopefully I can pull out a win for her.
So that was a memorable moment.
First place goes to after number 74.
She just worked so hard, and then she won. It just was a moment of happiness, finally.
This little girl, Kendall, is getting the biggest break of her life she's ever gonna get.
There were so many great, memorable moments. But what sticks in my mind the most is when my little 8-year-old, against a million other little kids, well, not really a million, but you know, a lot of other kids, they picked Kendall.
Congratulations!
And she got to be put on the ALDC team.
This little girl, Kendall, is getting the biggest break of her life she's ever gonna get.
That's when her life changed. That's when it all started. She had something that I always knew she had, but Abby saw something in her, and I'm so glad she did. I think being a part of a team helps you find who you are as a person. You learn so much from being a leader in the team, being a follower in the team. I mean, that's what a team does. They pick each other up when they're down. They support each other. I actually love this little ALDC team, and I love that Kendall's a part of it.
This is a legacy that you're joining. She is now one of Abby's kids.
I'm always proud of Kendall, win or lose, but that was a little bit of a defining moment because of the pressure you were put under. I probably should not have put you under so much pressure.
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of you that you handled it and you did it.
Thank you.
And you won. Good for you.
Thanks.
All right, interview's over.
I can't even watch this show.
You're trying to make up to cause drama.
Literally gives me PTSD.
I think all the moms fought because we were all looking out for our own kids' best interest.
You threw Kendall under the bus to Abby the second that
Kendall under the bus.
Yes, you did.
You're so stupid.
I fought with the other moms, and I learned early on to just own it. Like, you just go with it.
Learn how to give a I was just saying the truth. Stop.
What the hell do you mean by that?
My biggest issue at the studio is your stupidity.
You can't be afraid.
There's nothing making it a duet. It's just two people dancing side by side. Should Kendall just do it as a solo?
No, it's a duet. I want to do the duet. I want Maddie to be here, and I just want it all to be worked out.
What's wrong?
Do this. She wants to do a duet.
You want to do the solo? Let me see you do it by yourself.
I would love to do this MJ dance as a solo because I am MJ.
I think the best way to explain it is you have to stay switched on, and you never let me switch off. You know what I mean? Like, that was always where you had my back.
That was good.
She's doing a solo.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Cheers.
That's not gonna go over, I know.
Uh-oh.
You know, I don't consider Jess a team player by letting JoJo do the solo. She just basically threw Kendall under the bus.
If that was my kid, honestly, I would pretty much do the exact same thing that you did with me.
So what did they figure out? Does JoJo have a solo or not? That's a touchy subject. Jess, you've been like the team player police all season.
Now, all of a sudden, when it benefits JoJo, it's okay to take something away from another kid.
Kendall doesn't want to do the duet with JoJo. Kendall doesn't want to do the dance as a solo. Kendall wants to do the duet with Maddie.
You threw Kendall under the bus to Abby the second that
Kendall under the bus.
Yes, you did.
You're so stupid.
You clearly said that JoJo deserves the solo.
Christy, I know you're desperate to be on the team.
I'm not desperate. I am part of ALDC.
The Pittsburgh team, yes.
You need to tell your friend that you threw her under the bus.
Never. Honestly, Hollywood is hard. It's definitely not for everyone, but this show, this atmosphere, these people have taught me to have a voice.
She doesn't want to do a dance with JoJo. She
know
doesn't.
that, Jess?
She wants to do a duo with Maddie. JoJo will do the dance no one wants. Who cares?
She wants it. You took it.
So what do you think should happen then, Jess?
Personally, I think Jill should figure out what Kendall wants and then talk to Abby about it. You don't have to be the loudest. You don't have to be the bossiest, but you can have a voice and people will listen to you.
Can I dance? Yes. No.
Are we talking like since the show?
Look at all the sexy mamas.
All right, here we go.
Are you calling my kid a liar, Christy? Well, then you're a liar. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with my kid.
Chloe is dancing for the first time in years against her old team. We're with someone new. I mean, there are so many emotions flying around. Like, I don't know if I can be held accountable for my emotions. Like, I'm a wreck.
Christy showed up at a competition with Chloe, and we were so happy for them. And then Christy started picking on me and bullying me and Kendall.
Who's a studio hopper now? Just saying, Chloe, because your mom beat the crap out of me over that.
Wait, except Chloe danced at one studio for 12 years and left because no one had my back.
Honestly, I think at this point, Christy and I had to agree to disagree. She saw things one way, I saw things another. It was her choice to leave the team, and she was so angry at everybody.
We knew you had to leave. You had to leave.
Why did I have to leave,
Because
Jill?
you could not control Abby. You had to leave. We all stuck up for you and said,
No, you never did.
She had to.
Jill, you did not
How do you
stick up
know?
for
You
me.
weren't there the last 3 years when we've been traveling around
No,
the
but
world.
I've seen you and I've seen the things that you said on social media about my
Show
daughter
me
and
what I
myself.
said on social
will.
media.
I'll
I don't
pull
go
it up.
on social media. I'd love to
Your
see
daughter
it.
saying it, but I'm not going to throw
She doesn't
Kendall
go
under
on
the bus.
Christy was really coming after me for something that I didn't even understand, but I'm not gonna let her push me around.
She never said anything.
She lied.
About what?
She lied that she sat there and called her all summer. Not one of those girls called her except for Nia.
Kendall.
Yeah, I did.
How many
No, you
yes,
didn't.
yes, she did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, she. Are you calling
Did
my
not.
kid a liar,
I
Christy?
am.
Well, then you're a liar.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Please, Christy had something to say about everything, everybody, all the time. If she stopped worrying about what everybody else was doing, maybe things wouldn't have gone poorly
Downhill.
for her.
I think Christy was so threatened by you because you talked back to her.
I'm not gonna let
She just
anybody
wasn't
bully
used to
me
it.
or my child or, talk down to us.
Chloe knows.
Surgery.
Chloe knows. When
Chloe.
Kendall texted her.
Did she call
and
you
called
before
her.
your surgery?
Yes, she did. And guess what? So did I.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You're a liar and you
Okay.
know it.
All right. Yeah. See, this is why she had to leave. That's it right there. You had to. We agree. Okay.
You're
I'm
not
happy
an OG.
to.
And you know
I'm
it.
happy to take a seat
You're
to
not
you,
an
Christy.
OG and you know it.
I don't care.
The only
And
OG
guess what?
standing here.
Thank you. You want to make my kid cry? Do you feel good?
I mean, honestly, it's just funny that adults can argue like that for
that's not
over a dance competition
Yeah, that's
and a
not
dance
normal.
team. It's not normal, but it's watching it back now, I'm glad I can laugh about it because obviously back then I was upset when I saw you arguing, but
now I've
matured.
The regret that I have, which I don't have many when it comes to Dance Moms, is having my daughter watch some of those arguments and watch me stick up for myself and for you. I mean, everything I did
I
for
know.
you, I
You
swear.
sacrificed more than I sacrificed.
But that's okay. I'm not complaining, but I hated when it hurt you inside.
Do you feel good about yourself?
You know what? My
It's
kid
not
cried
about
in
you,
hell.
Christy. It's about the kid.
Don't mess with my little Kendall. Don't do it.
I forgot how hot it is underneath these lights.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
We are rolling.
Any other words of wisdom?
I don't care what you think. I'm with 3 baby daddies and a criminal record. I could care less what you think about me.
Just keep coming with them, Ashley. This is what I
could
mean.
all day long. How long do you want to
This
sit
is what
here?
I'm talking
How
about.
long do you want to sit
You're
here?
a real pathetical person.
What was a challenge with a mom that you experienced but walked away better?
None. I hate them all.
As much as I like Kalani, Kira does not care about this. She's just sitting on her ass at home. And we're all working our asses off, and she's getting the benefits of it.
You're working your asses off?
Yeah, it's not easy, okay? And you know it.
Oh my God.
We were just saying that we were all on time and you're a little late.
I didn't realize that having to pump milk for the day and get the baby all settled and
No, I know. We know. But listen,
was the
no one
easiest
says
thing.
that the hardest job in the
It's been
world
8
is being
years.
a mother.
And we all are, and we've all done it.
Let's be good here.
She's never cared. That's the reality.
Guess what? I've said 1,000 times about me being here, and they all know it.
So then why are you here? Then leave.
Because Kalani wants to be here.
Bryn wants to be here, and I have to be here, and I show up and I work hard. She gets all the benefits, and she gets to sit home. You're a manipulator, you're a user, you're a liar, and you know it. Everybody knows it.
I don't really care what you think of me. I really don't.
I don't care what you think. Someone with 3 baby daddies and a criminal record, I could care less what you think about me.
Just keep coming with them, Ashley. This is what I
could
mean.
all day long. How long do you want to
This
sit
is
here?
what I'm talking
How
about.
long do you want to sit
You're
here?
a real pathetical person.
Pathetical isn't a word.
Whenever my mom said pathetical, and then it actually turned out to be a word. She's so stubborn too. I'm pretty sure she was like, I didn't mean to say that. I'm like, that's my stubborn mother.
You can sit here and say all you want, Ashley. Sit there with your liposuction and your plastic surgery and your tummy tuck.
Oh my gosh! Just go home. You don't want to be here, just go home. Nobody wants you here, go.
I'm not here to play your games.
I know you start cussing when you really don't
Do
know
you
what
want
else
to let
say.
her sit here and play her games?
I'm not playing games.
Fine.
No, Kira, don't
No,
go.
I'm-
Please don't go. Please don't go.
If you want to sit here and let her play her games, then you can. You all. She's a and I'm not going to
Maybe.
sit here and allow her to play her games. So go yourself. This is why she's a pathetic piece of. This is the best thing ever. I got to read this because it's like the best.
This is my mom's favorite quote in the world right now. She's talked about it like 4 times today.
Okay. There's a difference between talking about a person and talking truth about a person.
Amen.
That's why he's always like this.
I called you. If you can't answer my phone calls, then you.
You.
It's hard to say what my worst fight with another mom is. Maybe my fight with Christy, because Christy and I had never argued before. I mean, we've been friends for 20 years, and that's our only fight we ever had.
Oh, Christy's calling.
Is she?
I don't get how she
Out.
returns your phone call but doesn't return mine.
I'm mad Christy hasn't called me back. I keep reaching out to her, and I get nothing, and it hurts.
So, Kelly, now that you have had your phone on for a whole day, have you tried to call Christy again?
I've called her 3 times. She won't answer my phone calls. I'm done.
Yeah, you said last night you were done. I just didn't know if you tried again.
I didn't even do anything. Why should I have to call her?
Why are you guys so mad at each other?
She obviously doesn't want to talk to me. I'm assuming because I said about Chloe losing her hat. That's the only thing I did.
But are you guys gonna be okay?
I have no idea. I'm sure. No, I just thought our friendship was better than that.
I texted her and called her, and she didn't answer the phone, but she was mad at me because I didn't reach out to her and she was having a bad week.
I called you. You didn't call me back.
You called me on Friday.
Christy, I called you. What else did
No,
you
you
do?
didn't.
Yes, I
And
did.
if I didn't answer, you should have called again.
I
You
most
were
certainly
having
did.
a problem here.
not
I
arguing
sat
with you.
in a parking lot for you to get you and your kids back
I
here.
know you did. And
I
when
had
you
the
weren't
worst
here,
week.
I was sticking up for you in
But you
pyramid
should've
and everything
called me.
else. But you don't know it because you didn't answer my phone calls.
Because
I
you
called
called
you.
me.
No, I shouldn't have had to call you, Christy.
Are you kidding
I did nothing wrong.
I was having a really bad week, and a real friend would have picked up a phone and called
But
me.
I'm wrong because I said that you talked to Melissa more than you talked to me.
You
didn't
hurt
answer the
my
phone.
feelings. I
And
don't.
you hurt mine. I
And you don't even
called
call me.
you. What else do you want me to do?
Get in the car and drive to my house.
No, I'm not driving to your house.
Why?
I called you. If you can't answer my phone calls, then you.
You.
You. Like, seriously, Christy.
We probably didn't talk for like a week, maybe. It was kind of crazy over something so stupid.
I hope Nia doesn't wear that hat because I already lost one friendship over that hat. I don't want to lose another one.
Kelly, you didn't lose a friendship over a hat. You lost a friendship because you told me to go myself.
You admitted I called you the
You
one
called
time.
me once
Okay, well, why didn't you call me
Friday.
back? Why didn't you call me back?
Because you were on the
didn't
bus
call
with
me
Abby.
back.
Kelly,
I'm on the bus with Abby.
Having a bad week. When you have a bad week,
Wasn't
my
like I was
God,
putting
I
you on
practically rock
speakerphone.
you. Like, are you okay?
Just like I'm there for you guys all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when I sat in the car for you? Who was the biggest advocate to get you back on the team? Me.
I know that. That's why
And
I
had
was
a
your biggest
really
advocate
bad
when we were
week,
in
and you didn't
pyramid
even
and
call
stuff.
me. I've always thought Kelly was my best friend, but I've seen her true colors. You know, if she's in need, she's a great friend. But if it's someone else, she could care less. And I don't know if I could forgive her for that.
Whatever, Christy. I'm not gonna sit here and fight with you about it.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
Clearly, our friendship isn't worth it. Clearly.
You know, the only reason we made up was because there was other arguments and stuff going on in the room, and we were like, hey, we need each other as backup. Like, I didn't have my partner in crime.
Oh my God, Kelly, I need you.
We just kind of hugged each other, and that was it.
I miss so many things with Kelly. I just miss knowing that someone has my back. And clearly, you know, Kelly and I need each other because when we're separated, we don't have the forces to fight evil. But I need you to be my friend because we can fight evil forces like I lost my mojo.
Christy is one of the only people in the world that understand how we felt during the show. I mean, the other moms were on the show with us, but I feel like Christy and I were kind of like the villains. Abby hated us the most. So she understands my feelings, and I understand hers.
Give me a hug. Put your arms around me and squeeze.
I really hate talking about the fights, but
roll the clips.
She didn't want that. You said
this is your studio. Do not turn
that's
this
why
off. That
that
for
little
me.
kid grow up.
You grow up.
You don't do your job.
I don't know, I'm a little bit scared.
You are nuts.
No,
Out
you're
of
nuts.
the room. Now. Out of the room. She's crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. You're eating my face.
We had a lot of bad moments, a lot of bad fights.
She went behind my back, she threw stuff in it, and you, as a parent, condoned it. How dare you?
I was always kind of torn. Was I doing you a favor or was I doing you a dishonor, you know? And as a mom, that's hard.
You don't go behind somebody's back. Don't raise your kid to be a sneak, Kelly. This is all Kelly's fault. I blame the parent, not the child.
I always appreciated it and knew that you were trying to fight to get me to where I should have been. Because I felt like I always had unfair treatment and you always were just pushing to get me, not ahead, just to equal treatment.
Yes.
Girls, you all know Kalani.
Yes, that's right.
This is her mother, Kira. Hi. Say hello. And I just said to Kalani, you might have to just do a solo. Brooke, I gave you how many opportunities last week to do something on a chair, to get on it, to get off it, to come up with something cool. You stood on it.
Well, maybe you should replace her. I'm tired of Abby throwing it in my face every week that she's gonna replace my kids. Here, replace them.
I never sit down and have serious conversations about Abby or fights or anything. I kind of just try to laugh them off.
Brooke, is your mother speaking for you? Do you not want to dance? I just want your mother to quit speaking for you. You're 15 years old. Grow the hell up.
You know what? You shut the hell up. Let's go.
Kelly, we don't want you to go. The girls, you guys don't want to go.
Obviously, she wants someone who has never danced here take both of my kids' place.
No, the kids want to dance.
My worst moment would probably be my ending fight that, you know, that I left the show because of.
Did you just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place?
No, I never said that.
Yes, you most certainly did.
No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen.
Think about Abby's voice just screaming in my head.
I said, Brooke.
You know, get the finger out of my face.
Get your finger out of my face.
Girls out the room.
Ah, like, why are you doing that?
You wouldn't even get off of me.
I obviously wish the physical fight didn't happen. I know, like, she was sticking up for us, but I just wish it didn't get escalated to that point.
Out the room! Get away from me! Out the room! Girls, out of the room!
Whenever I see it, it's almost just like, oh, I'm used to it now, and I just laugh it off. But Thinking about it back then, that was such a triggering experience.
The whole moment was just kind of like a blur. It happened so fast, and I just kind of couldn't believe it happened. She got up off her chair and came walking towards me, like biting at me with her hands like tied behind her back. Like, who does that? I mean, that was just my automatic response, was to like get her out of my face.
No, I'm not crazy. You're eating my face. Gotta get out of the room. Girls, gotta get out of the room. No, absolutely not. Get away from me.
Call the police right now.
Go ahead. You were coming at me.
I mean, all I wanted was for my kids to dance, and I'm like sneaking out the back room of a building in the Bronx, trying to run from Abby as she's calling the police.
We've had knockdown, drag out, screaming battles before, but we've never been physical with one another.
Hi, my name is Abby Lee Miller, and a woman just grabbed and pulled my hair and scratched my face.
You need to leave now. We'll get the rest of your stuff. You need to leave now. Trust me. Now, I'm gonna get your girls.
I want to file a report.
Like, how awkward is it to walk into the police station at the Bronx police station and say, I got in a fight with my daughter's dance teacher? They looked at me like I was crazy, but they were fans of the show.
In my face.
They were a Kelly fan, not an Abby fan.
Pretending to eat me.
She yanked my hair. She scratched, like I don't know. It happened so fast. There were no weapons, no. I don't know where security is, because they certainly weren't helping me.
They were just like laughing hysterically at the situation and the story.
She has a black and gold dress on, and she has short, like a haircut that's like cool and trendy, like it's long in the front and short in the back.
It wasn't as bad as everybody made it out to be. I didn't get a mug shot done. I didn't get handcuffed. I went there voluntarily, told my story, but Abby did press charges, so I had to go to court.
She's not allowed on the premises.
I went to court, I fought it. She stood up and came after me, so the judge just dropped it. Well, I wanted to leave, and I made it memorable. I didn't just do it gracefully, I guess. I tried telling her, get your finger out of my face.
Your head is distended. Your shoulders are hunched. Your rib cage is open.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? I can't even believe it. You know what? You should be on probation, not my daughter.
Well, for me, my worst moment on Dance Moms is when Abby put Kendall on probation.
Kendall, you are back on probation.
That was embarrassing, humiliating, and I totally didn't understand where Abby was coming from, because Kendall was doing great.
That's ridiculous, Abby. What more do you want from her?
We were new to the team. We had only been there for possibly a couple competitions, and I just didn't understand what Abby wanted from it.
Your head is distended. Your shoulders are hunched. Your rib cage is open.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right?
No. She doesn't make the corrections. I have been telling her since the audition about her posture, and it has not improved once.
I can't even believe it. You know what? You should be on probation, not my daughter.
She had every right to have that meltdown. It's really tough, and this is her first time being in an experience like this, so she was just acting as any parent would.
Learn something, Jill. You are on my last nerve.
I don't even know why I'm here. You had nothing nice to say to her since the second we got here. You know what, Abby? She does a lot right.
I started to get upset because I've never seen my mom in that state. I've never seen her argue with my dance teacher.
There's a lot of studios out there who would love what she does right. And you know what, Abby? We are going to one of those studios. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore.
You don't mess with Abby. And I was just trying to fit in and get along and not mess with the program.
We're done. That's it.
And then Abby put my kid on probation, so I had to leave.
I was not surprised in the least by Jill's reaction.
There's no discussion with Abby. There's no communication.
Kendall was on the bottom of the pyramid. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Jill. If I would, she would be the one that's there.
She doesn't want to hear what anybody else wants or deserves or needs. You know what, honey? She doesn't appreciate you. I'll take you where someone appreciates you. It makes me sick to think that Abby would do this to a little girl who is working so hard.
I understand why you got so emotional. It was heartbreaking seeing you like that. I knew why you were so upset because you just wanted me to be happy.
It's over.
I don't want to go. I love to dance.
Jill made a big, big mistake. Big.
My goal was to never make waves. Abby pissed me off so badly that I made some waves and we had to leave. Kendall, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I can't have you at a place that doesn't appreciate you and all they do is tear you down. That probation is ridiculous. You did nothing wrong. It was my fault. She should put me on probation, not you. We're done at Abby's.
You wanted me to succeed and not be at a studio where I was just overlooked. So I appreciate all that you did for me and the emotion you gave. Yay.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Abby. How are you?
I don't know who brought you here under what pretenses, but
Kira, Kalani's mom, called me and asked me to do a class for the girls.
Kira, she is maybe overzealous and wants to make connections here in LA. I don't know.
Did you say I'm overjealous?
Now that we're in LA, Abby doesn't have any teachers and she's not bringing any in for our kids.
Well, our kids aren't training. Every other dancer in the nation is passing them up.
Passing them up. They're getting better and we're getting worse.
Mom's nagging about classes. It's a joke.
We're here to dance. And my child needed the training to continue to grow as a better dancer.
I like this side of Kira. She's all fired up and she cares.
Well, Kira cares about training. Kira has connections. Why can't Kira be in charge of our dance class schedule? Seriously.
I mean, I know someone who has worked with Abby in the past.
Tassandra worked with Kalani on Abby's competition show.
I was calling you to see if you'd be interested in coming in tomorrow and saying hi to Abby and seeing the girls and maybe seeing what you could do with the girls. Have a class with them or
Classes.
We need classes. They just need training, bottom line.
I would love to come and work with the girls. That would be awesome.
I hired a choreographer.
I say that we don't tell Abby that Tassandra's coming and we just let her come.
Abby will flip out.
Hi, Abby. How are you? Wanted to stop and say hi. And also...
I have no idea who you are.
Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition.
I don't know who brought you here under what pretenses, but...
The moms called me and I was like, I want to speak to Abby first.
Sorry, give me your name again.
Tassandra. Kira, Kalani's mom, called me and asked me to do a class for the girls while they're in LA. And if that's not something you want, I'm not in any way trying to disrespect you or what you've worked hard for.
Kira, she is maybe overzealous and wants to make connections here in LA. I don't know.
Did you say I'm overjealous?
No, zealous.
Zealous.
Oh, what's zealous?
That's over-enthusiastic.
Oh.
Moms, I'm gonna leave. I have complete integrity in what I do, and I don't want to go behind her back. It's her company that she's worked hard to build.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aye, that's okay.
This class was more of a private class for the kids.
You know what? I think we're finished.
You guys can rehearse with Mackenzie later on tonight. I think we're gonna be done for today.
You're a dance teacher. I'm just telling you what I brought my child here for, and you're not doing it for her.
After all I've done for these kids, they're gonna waltz some stranger in here to teach a class? That's like slapping me across the face.
So, if you're not gonna offer it, I'm gonna find it. There's nothing wrong with that.
What about Tassandra? And we were trying to help with the girls.
She didn't do anything out of line. Like
She showed up, she got out of her car. I think that kind of shows what kind of person you really are.
And then she goes and attacks the mother personally, or tries to, because her attack is complete bogus.
All you do is keep flapping your mouth and you're not saying anything.
It's trying to bring the Pittsburgh, what we have in Pittsburgh, and making a balance and making everything work.
I don't like mommies playing dancing school. Get that straight.
Well, I've done it for 14 years, and that's why my child is the dancer she is. As soon as Abby feels threatened, she turns into like a 5-year-old, and she starts to have a tantrum.
No, it's ridiculous.
Don't point your finger at me.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Your kid would rather be with any other mother here than with you.
No, that's like crazy to say. That's really mean.
I am so sick of that. Claudia, let's go. Go.
I feel like everybody's nuts.
I'm done. Do not treat my child like that.
You begged me to get your kid back.
Do not.
I want this kid with me. I don't want her with you. Sleeping with some guy you're not even married to. No.
Like, what has happened? You can't make it up.
Kalani, let's go. We're leaving.
Yeah, we quit again.
I won't allow my child to go through that. Abby had no reason to push my child away. She has done nothing to you. So if you want to treat my child like that, we'll go home and we'll get training.
Try my best not to make it my last, but I can't promise you anything.
I think everything happens for a reason, so I just couldn't even imagine our experience being any different.
I don't want to have to deal with that.
You shouldn't have to deal with that.
We're just here to dance, and everything
So-
turns into a big fight.
It's not okay. That type of behavior cannot continue to happen.
It was a really hard time, and it wasn't like anyone wanted to disrespect Abby. We just didn't feel that the kids should have to endure what they were enduring because of Abby's problems.